Good evening and welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of volleyball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym, where tonight the Lady Cardinals, ranked number 15 in the nation, will take on the Navarro College Lady Bulldogs. This is a Region 14 conference game. Big stakes on the line. We'll talk a little bit about the standings in a moment. I'm Benny Rogers, the Sports Information Officer at the college, and I'm joined as always by Jason Larson, the Public Information Officer at the college. And Jason, I don't know what these two teams can do to repeat the performance they had back on September 1st over in Corsicana. It was a classic five-setter, like 2 or 3 points separated each set. But this is a huge game for the Lady Cardinals because they are currently 4-1 in conference, trailing Tyler at 5-0. This starts the second round of conference play, and Navarro comes in 2-3. So the Lady Cardinals can solidify that second place with a win tonight.
Yeah, definitely, Benny. It's a great situation here at home for them to try to get another step ahead of the Bulldogs here in the conference. As you said, it's the second round of conference, so you want to start conference off, the second half of conference off with a win here on your home court. And like you said, just start to distance yourself just a little bit, because obviously the teams that are at the top of this conference, including Tyler and this side of the bracket or this side of the standings, are very good.
Absolutely. You don't want to finish in the fourth position of the 4 teams to get in, because you're wound up playing defending national champion Blinn in the regional tournament. Now, you want to have to play them anyway, but you'd rather not jump out and play them right at the start.
Right.
When we set you up at the records for tonight, the Lady Cardinals are 20-4 on the season. They are 4-1 in conference, as we mentioned. Navarro is 19-5 on the season. They're 8-2 over the last 10 games, and they are 2-3 in conference play. I mentioned the game in Corsicana a month ago. The Lady Cardinals won that one 23-25, 25-20, 25-22, 23-25, and 15-13. And folks, I mean, it was closer than even those scores indicate. It was a brilliantly played volleyball match, and that's what we're hoping to see tonight. And now, before we go further into our webcast, let's take time to meet the Lady Cardinals.
Hi, my name is Alexis Montrono. I'm a sophomore from Emory, Texas, and I'm a center.
Hi, I'm Hannah Jackson. I'm a sophomore from Cleveland, Texas, and I'm a libero.
Hi, my name is Crystal Hembry. I'm a sophomore from Spring, Texas, middle blocker.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Tate. I'm a freshman from Carthage, Texas, and I'm a DS.
My name is Summer Lee. I'm from Crandall, Texas, and I'm an outside hitter.
Hi, my name is Erica Lopez. I'm from Brownsville, Texas, and I'm an outside hitter.
My name is Bruna Bárbara. I'm from Curitiba, Brazil. I'm freshman, and I'm a setter.
My name is Emily Gansi. I'm from France, Cannes. I'm a sophomore, and I play libero.
Hi, I'm Brittany Griffith. I'm from Archer City, and I'm an outside.
I'm Melissa Oranger from Mount Vernon, Texas. I'm a freshman and an outside hitter.
Hi, I'm Hannah Nicholas. I am a freshman from Arlington, Texas, and I'm a right side.
I'm Ashlyn Caldwell. I'm a sophomore from Houston, Texas, and I'm a middle blocker.
Hi, my name is Morgan Wilkerson. I'm from Van, Texas, and I'm a setter.
Hi, my name is Priscila Castro. I'm from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. I'm a freshman, and I'm an outside hitter.
I'm Michaela Adams. I'm a freshman from Maybank, Texas, and I play right side.
And there you have the Trinity Valley Community College Lady Cardinal volleyball team for 2014. As we mentioned, the Lady Cardinals are ranked number 15 nationally. They're 6-4 over the last 10 games. We mentioned the Lady Cardinals defeated Navarro in Corsicana a month ago in 5 sets. Later that week in a tournament in Gainesville, the Lady Cardinals fell to Navarro 3-0, Jason, in a match that was not taking anything away from Navarro. Tasha Spain said her squad was just worn out from a busy week. But still, that's got to give Navarro some hope coming into tonight's match.
Yeah, certainly, especially considering how close the first match was. And, yeah, I also talked to Tasha, and she just said they were just plain wore out. And, you know, let's be honest, in that kind of a situation, it's just not going to have the intensity. Like you said, nothing to take away from Navarro, but your girls know it, you know it. It just doesn't have the intensity that a conference game is going to have like this game is going to have tonight.
In the first match over in Corsicana, I really felt like the Lady Cardinals won the match at the net. So it's going to be interesting tonight to see what Navarro may try to do to kind of offset some of that dominance that the Lady Cardinals showed that first time they played. Folks, as you may notice tonight, Jason and I both have blue shirts on, and as you can pan the audience and see the early arriving crowd, everyone's wearing blue tonight in support for North Central Texas Community College in Gainesville, which this past Friday night suffered just an unimaginable tragedy when their softball team returning home from a game in Oklahoma was hit by a semi-truck, and it claimed 4 of the Lady Lions softball players. So it's showing a support for the college and the softball team there at NCTC. Everyone tonight is wearing blue. These blue T-shirts are on sale throughout the conference, and all money is going to go to defray the medical costs that the players from North Central Texas have endured since the accident. And tonight, just prior to the start of the match, we're going to have a very special moment of silence in memory of the 4 players who lost their lives, and saying a prayer for those that remain and have to deal with the aftermath, as hard as that is. We never want to wish that on anybody, of course, and when it happens to, it's like Jason, when it happens to one college, it happens to all of us.
Yeah, I mean, just the human side of you just relates to it, obviously, on a human level, and then you just think like what we kind of talked about and what we heard talked about around our campus, gosh, that could be anybody. Certainly Navarro has suffered that kind of a tragedy. They know how that feels, and, it's just such an awful thing. There's just no words really to describe how difficult that's got to be, and of course they'll never be the same. At a community college at this level, the kids come and go, but that's something that's going to linger with them for a long time. And I think it's just a great show of support here tonight to let them know that, yeah, we're competitive rivals, but man, we stand with you and we're praying with you and just trying to help them weather that storm in any little way we can.
No doubt, Jason. That's just well put, and I don't know that I can add any more to that other than to say that it's just a region-wide effort that's taking, and it's a statewide effort that's taking place. All colleges are doing something in their own way to show support, and this, we don't have any home softball games until the last of October, and we didn't want to wait that long here at the college to do something, so tonight seems appropriate. And I mentioned a moment of silence, and the way I understand it is both teams are going to join at midcourt, and they're going to be joined by the Lady Cardinals softball team, which will be a show of support for North Central Texas, because the Lady Cardinals always play North Central Texas, usually in the fall and also in the spring season. And we just want the folks at North Central Texas College to know they don't have to go through this alone, that we're all right there with them, because by the grace of God, it could be one of our schools that suffered that. So
no doubt.
We're just so pleased tonight that the college is rallying behind North Central Texas. And yes, we're going to get to the volleyball. It's a big match, but there are some things that are a lot more important in life than games that we watch and we play.
Well, and I'm not afraid to say this, but I mean, let's be honest. This is a game, and we're talking about life. And the reason that these kids play the game is so they can learn about life. And their coaches, there aren't many coaches out there, especially in this area, that they're not trying to teach their kids anything more than life lessons. Yeah, it's a sport, but it's just very appropriate to take some time to recognize those our friends at NCTC, and like we said, just let them know we're thinking about them, praying for them, and just so sorry about what has happened.
So we'll get to that. That'll be just prior to the match starting, and we'll turn it over to public address announcer Harold Jones, and he will set up the moment of silence, which will be observed, and we will let you, of course, see that here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Got a pretty good sized crowd already gathered, and I've got to say there's some Navarro fans here, and the Navarro fans have come in and they've purchased the blue NC T-shirts and are wearing them. So, like I said, it's not just a Trinity Valley thing; it's a statewide thing, and certainly within this area of the state, when all our kids know each other, they went to high school together. It's an important thing. We will take a look at the North Zone standings for Region 14. As we mentioned, Tyler is 5-0. Lady Cardinals coming at 4-1, and that's when it gets kind of tight after that. You got Panola at 3-2, Navarro at 2-3, Paris at 1-4, and Lamar State at 0-5. The top 4 teams from the East Zone, I should say, I think I said North, from the East Zone will make the regional tournament, and the top 4 teams from the South Zone will make the tournament. And Glenn's going to wrap up that South pretty quick, I would think, again, being the defending national champion. So whoever finishes 4th in the East Zone will wind up playing Glenn in the first round of the regional tournament, which is going to be in Baytown at Lee College this year. The teams are going through their final warm-up paces. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of our pregame ceremony and moment of silence. And again, thank you for joining us on the Cardinal Sports Network. I know we have some of the good folks at North Central Texas that are looking in tonight, and let us just say again from the bottom of our heart, it aches for you, but you're not in this alone. We're here for you and with you, and I hope it means something to you tonight when you see all the fans decked out in blue, and you can see members of the Lady Cardinal softball team and women's basketball team that are currently on the floor retrieving the volleyballs for the Lady Cardinals who are going through their warm-through. They got their blue shirts on there. You see them on your screen. And I see some Lady Cardinal basketball players, some Lady Cardinal softball players out there. And it's just going to be a sea of blue here tonight, and it's all for the good folks at North Central Texas Community College in Gainesville. The Lady Cardinals will have the rest of the week off. They will return to action after tonight. Next Wednesday over in Tyler. Tyler defeated the Lady Cardinals 3-0 in the first time around in conference play. Now, this is our last webcast of the season, but the KCKL 95.9 FM is going to broadcast audio of next Wednesday's game at Tyler. If you can't pick up 95.9 FM, and I realize a lot of our players, family, and friends are out of the area, you can also listen online at www.kcklfm.com. That's www.kcklfm.com. That's next Wednesday night. And then KCKL will also have the game on October 22nd for you when the Lady Cardinals play here at Cardinal Gym. So while this is our last webcast, there are 2 more opportunities for you to listen to Lady Cardinal volleyball on October the 8th and October the 22nd. And we thank our friends at KCKL 95.9 FM for picking up those 2 games, because volleyball is in its 5th year here at the college. It's growing by leaps and bounds. The success rate and the bar has been raised by Tasha Spain and the Lady Cardinals, and we're looking forward to seeing how far this program can go in the future, because last year we saw them elevated. Jason, I should mention the Lady Cardinals are at 20-4, and the school record for wins in the season was set last year, and it's 21. So they can match that record tonight as well. Yeah, and still a pretty good bit of the schedule to go, obviously. So, like I said, you kind of start in that second half of conference, but you're really kind of in the back third of the schedule, I guess, if you really look at it, just the overall schedule. So, obviously, a super chance, every expectation that they are going to eclipse that mark. We mentioned the scores earlier when the Lady Cardinals won over in Corsicana on September 1st in the conference opener. And later that week, Navarro beat the Lady Cardinals. Ironically enough, the game was at North Central Texas Community College in Gainesville. The tournament was. Navarro won that 25-15, 25-18, and 25-20. So I suspect tonight it's going to be more like the game we saw, the match we saw over in Corsicana. I sure hope it is, because that was just an awesome volleyball game. I think everybody left there, even Navarro, having lost, knowing that they'd been a part of a pretty special contest, and that's what we suspect we will see here tonight. We're about 2 minutes away from the pregame ceremony, and like I said, we're going to let you be a part of that tonight on our webcast, and hope you will take time wherever you're at and think of the young ladies that lost their lives last Friday night. Say a little prayer for their families who will never get over it, of course, but that they can find some comfort and hopefully wrap themselves in the sweet memories they have of their daughters and nieces and cousins that were taken just way too soon. Lady Cardinals are continuing to go through their warm-ups. We're about a minute out now, and we're about to begin our pregame ceremony. Thank you for joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network for Region 14 volleyball, coming to you from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym on the TVCC campus here in Athens. We appreciate all of you that have watched our previous 2 webcasts, and we know the numbers are pretty high for both of them, and we certainly appreciate that. I would think tonight we would set a record for our volleyball webcast with having the good folks from North Central Texas also looking in tonight on this volleyball night, but it's also something other than volleyball going on here tonight at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. Both teams are going to gather at the net and hold hands, and they're going to be joined by the Lady Cardinal softball team. Now here's Harold Jones, the public address announcer here at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym.
Trinity Valley Lady Cards. In light of the tragic accident on Friday, September 26, 2014, please stand, and all gentlemen, please remove your hats and join the TVCC volleyball and softball teams, along with the Navarro College volleyball team, in a moment of silence for the 4 North Central Texas College Lady Lions softball players that lost their lives, and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you.
Very special moment as we stop down to remember the young ladies that lost their lives in the bus tragedy last week for North Central Texas Community College. And now Harold Jones with the lineups for both teams.
Madison Hillis. At libero from Puerto Rico, number 5, Glorines Rosado. From Puerto Rico, number 7, Gabriela Del Mar Rosa. From Houston, Texas, number 9, Kelsey Schmidberger. From Magnolia, Texas, number 10, Michaela Scales. From Houston, Texas, their captain, number 14, Haley Shower. And from Palestine, Texas, number 19, Michaela Benson. Head coach of the Bulldogs is Miss Casey McBrearty. And now for the starting lineup for your Lady Cards. From Emory, number 1, Alexis Bongiorno. From Cleveland, number 2, Hannah Jackson. From Bryan, number 4, Crystal Hembry. From Brazil, your captain, number 8, Bruna Santos. At libero, from France, number 9, Amélie Grincy. From Arlington, number 12, Hannah Nicholas. And from Houston, Texas, number 13, Ashlyn Caldwell. Head coach of your Lady Cards is Miss Tasha Spain. Assistant coach, Lisa McAllister. And student assistant, Sarah Cruz.
And there you have the lineups for both teams as we're about ready to get this Region 14 Conference volleyball match underway. It's the rematch, the third meeting between the Lady Cardinals and the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Cardinals won the one that counts, the conference game about a month ago, 3-2, and then lost later that week in a non-conference tournament game, 3-0. So both teams will come into this game knowing that they can indeed prevail over the other. And we're going to be interested to see which way this goes and if this one, which game this one resembles the most, the one on September the 1st or the one later that week. Got a nice crowd on hand tonight. I suspect it'll fill in a little bit more as the Cardinal football team has wrapped up its football practice for the day. They're ranked number 4 in the nation and undefeated at 5-0, and they're probably over at the nest eating right now and will be here shortly and making a lot of noise like they always do. It's good to have the Cardinal regiment on the scene tonight. The Cardinal cheerleaders are here as well, although they're not in their normal uniform. They are dressed in blue for the occasion, as all the athletes at the college have the blue shirts on tonight, as well as a lot of fans, as you will notice when you see shots from the stands, are wearing blue tonight. And on a very special night, but now we get down to the volleyball part of it, and this is a very important game for both teams. Navarro doesn't want to fall and stumble too much further back of the Lady Cardinals, and the Lady Cardinals, on the other hand, can put that distance between them and Navarro.
Yeah, no doubt, Benny. And, obviously we talk about those two instances too. This is just going to be an intense match. There's no question about it. So I don't have any question that it's just going to be tooth and nail all the way down to the end.
The Lady Cardinals, we might mention, have won 7 straight conference games against Navarro. The non-conference loss lasted 2 or 3 weeks ago, notwithstanding. Overall, in the history of the series, the Lady Cardinals lead it 7-2. And Tasha Spain, as we mentioned, did graduate from Navarro College before moving on to Texas and Commerce. The Lady Cardinals at the service line first. Up first is Hannah Jackson, a transfer from Glenn College. Nice job by Bruna Santos getting the ball back across and avoiding the block. It was a partial block, and the Lady Cardinals do pick up the first point. So Jackson is 1 for 1 at the service line. Another good serve. And point 2 goes to the Lady Cards. Jackson with the third serve. And that one goes long. A nice start for the Lady Cardinals, up 3-0. See, offensive line football coach Jay Pond just made his way into the building. His offensive linemen have the best yards per rush average in the country at 7.7 yards per rush. Point goes to the Lady Bulldogs. At the service line first will be Michaela Scales, a sophomore out of Magnolia, Texas. And she serves it into the net, so that will extend the Lady Cardinal lead to 4-1. Next at the service line for the Lady Cardinals is going to be Crystal Embray. She also transferred from defending national champion Glenn. She and Hannah Jackson both made their way to Athens to finish their junior college careers. And she's the energy and enthusiasm of the Lady Cardinal team. Good serve across the net. Great job by the Lady Bulldogs. They won that net battle, that's where they kind of suffered the biggest deficiency when they played the Lady Cardinals the first time. I see members of the Cardinal football team now making their way into the gym. Good set by Bajorno. Nicholas with the kill. Nice dig by Della Morosa. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to win that point. Pull closer to the Lady Cardinals, who had it led at 4-1. This has been their biggest lead. We're now at 4-3. Caldwell. Very nice job of a little finesse shot by Haley Shower, a 5'9" player out of Houston, Texas. She had a really strong game over in Corsicana a month ago. Very strong. Caldwell at the net. Lady Bulldogs salvage it. Oh, and a big hit. There she is again, Haley Shower. She brings a lot with her shots, Jason.
No doubt about it. She kind of hit it right at Bongiorno there. And I was about to say a second ago, Bongiorno had two really hard falls right before that, so she's kind of been right into the match just right away.
And Navarro is going to take a 6-4 lead. Lady Cardinals jumped out to a 4-1 lead, and since then it's been all Navarro on the scoreboard. 5 straight points now. Nicholas. And early on, the Lady Bulldogs are winning the battle at the net, Jason, something they didn't do over in Corsicana. 7-4, Lady Bulldogs. Bongiorno sets Santos. Lady Cardinals are really on their toes right now. Definitely the longest rally of the first set. Oh, with a miss hit by Shower, and the Lady Cardinals will stop the momentum, at least temporarily, that the Lady Bulldogs had built up.
Well, I think that's going to be indicative of how this may go, Benny. Obviously, we've just seen a battle through the first 12 points, and that was especially a battle right there. Nice volley by both teams, won by Trinity Valley.
At the service line is Morgan Wilkerson, a freshman out of Van, Texas, and she wins another point for the Lady Cardinals. Did you know that Morgan Wilkerson has read over 400 books since the age of 15, Jason?
I did not. Is that a true stat?
That's a true stat.
I didn't see that on my stat sheet.
Well, that's a true stat. Loves to read. Another great serve by Wilkerson.
Benny, she's just got a little bit of a jump serve there. And, man, the angle, of course, volleyball is all about angles. And the angle that ball is getting over the net is just, I mean, like a sinking fastball. I mean, it's just right over the net. 2 shanks in a row.
Tied at 7.
And I'm not so sure, had they not made the call they made, Benny, that wouldn't have been a third one.
I think so. The point is going to go to the Lady Cards.
I believe Navarro was maybe out of rotation.
Out of rotation, absolutely. 8-7 Lady Cardinals. They were up 4-1. Then Navarro stormed back with 5 straight points. They're still trying to get the Navarro rotation set correctly.
Haley Showers for Navarro is kind of nodding to the referee like, you're right, you're right.
Casey McBurdy is in her second year as head coach at Navarro College. She's a native of Austin, Texas. And that serve goes long, and so we are tied at 8.
Well, that one just didn't have the top spin that the other ones had. That was more of a knuckler, so great run, though, at the line. That'll certainly serve as another brick in the wall for the Lady Cards.
Haley Shower at the service line. By far, in my opinion, the most impressive player on the Navarro team from what I saw over in Corsicana. Great block. I think that was Ashton Caldwell that got that one.
Summer Lee in on it too, but yeah, nice team block there.
Summer Lee is a 5'10" freshman out of Crandall, Texas. Santos at the service line for the Lady Cardinals. And Shower hits that one into the net. Yeah, this is just back and forth, Jason, and that's what we saw over in Corsicana, and it looks like that's what we're going to see tonight, certainly in this first set anyway. Santos, good hard serve. Had another rotation violation against the Lady Bulldogs now. That's twice they've given up points. 11-8. Both teams know how important it is to win the first set. Although over in Corsicana, Navarro won the first set, and the Lady Cardinals came back to win that 3-2, winning 15-13 in the fifth set.
But now we're going to have a rotation. Going to see Jasmine Rounsonville come in there.
Out of Dripping Springs, Texas.
There you go.
I'm not sure how they keep those rotations straight, to be honest with you.
Well, this fella knows what he's doing.
Or he's got us all convinced anyway.
Yeah.
Got to pause in the action. October 1st was a very big day in the Region 14 Conference, as it is across the nation, as junior college teams could begin their official basketball workouts. We're a month away from Region 14 basketball beginning. Santos with the serve. Brittany Griffith, who had a monster game for the Lady Cardinals over in Corsicana, hits that one too long, and it brings Shower to the service line, number 14, the captain of the team. Nice dying serve. Great job of blocking at the net by Kelsey Schmitzberger. And here we go, back again. 11-10, Lady Cardinals. Shower still at the service line. Caldwell, big hit, blocked by the Lady Bulldogs. Griffith with a big hit, dug out by Shower, kept alive by the Lady Bulldogs. And that's going to be 4 hits for the Lady Cardinals. So that was just a point there that saw some saves, and we are tied at 11-11. Nice block by Summer Lee. Shower with a big hit. Lady Cardinals keep it in play. There's Griffith. And the block goes out of bounds, so the point will go to the Lady Cardinals. 12-11.
Benny, that was a great job by Emily Ginsey to pull back. She was diving for the ball and realized where she was at and just pulled her hands back just in time for the ball to fall out of bounds. Great presence on the court by an experienced player.
And that brings her to the service line. The serve goes out of bounds. This is Ginsey's 3rd year at the college, Jason. Her freshman year, the very first match of the season, she blew out a knee and got a medical red shirt. She played last year and decided to come back for the 3rd year here at Trinity Valley. I know Coach Tasha Spain very excited and glad that she did. Santos with the dig on the back line. Griffith with the hit. Nice block by Summer Lee. Summer Lee dug out very nicely by Rounsonville. It's a long rally. Brittany Griffith with, and the block for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 19, Michaela Benson out of Palestine, Texas. 12-13 now in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Wilkerson with the set, Griffith with the hit. This time Shower can't quite get down low enough to dig that one out, and we will go to another tie, 13-13.
Benny, she came into this match leading the team with 237 kills, and on that first one that she just hit a little long, she wound up real good for it, missed it, but she didn't miss that one. She got the right angle and laid it down.
She absolutely did. Bongiorno at the service line from nearby Emory, Texas, went to school at Raines High School. Nicholas with a big hit. Great job of digging it out by Rounsonville. Crystal Embray with the kill. As I mentioned earlier, Crystal is definitely the energy and enthusiasm for the Lady Cardinal volleyball team. As she goes, so go the Lady Cardinals in those departments. Lady Cardinals lead 14-13.
That was a tough ball there, Benny. Just the deflection, and Bongiorno was right there, but she thought it was going out of bounds. I think everybody else who could see the ball thought it was too, and it's just right inside the line.
14-14. Oh. Griffith did a good job of getting down to dig that one out, but she didn't do much with any authority, and it kind of messed up the timing for the Lady Cardinals, and they lose the point, and they go down 15-14. Little jump serve by Del Morosa. Great block at the net by number 19, Michaela Benson, for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs are definitely putting up more of a fight at the net than they did over in Corsicana last month. Bongiorno with the set, Griffith with the hit, another block, but he stays on the Navarro side of the net, and the point will go to the Lady Cardinals as Hannah Jackson checks back into the game, and that will bring her to the service line. Navarro leading by a count of 16-15. Thank you for joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network for Lady Cardinal Volleyball. Santos, this one's long. Point goes to the Lady Bulldogs.
I think the referee needs to be like a foul pole, and if you hit it off of him, it's in fair play.
You be the one to tell him that.
I might.
Scales at the service line for the Lady Bulldogs. She digs that one out. A great job by Scales along the back line. Bongiorno with the set. Santos with the hit. Lady Bulldogs got to it, Jason, but couldn't dig that one out.
Well, it was just a laser from Santos, Benny. She hit it just perfect, right on the head, and not a whole lot you can do with that one.
As we mentioned, the Cardinal Regiment's in attendance tonight, and we'll let you hear from them in between sets. Serve goes out of bounds, 18-16. Lady Bulldogs, of course, is the first one to 25. You got to win by 2. Lady Bulldogs did a great job of digging that one out of the net and keeping the rally alive. A little dink from Nicholas. It threw off the Lady Bulldogs. She had them set up perfectly, Jason. They were expecting power, and they got finesse.
Yeah, and it was perfectly placed, too. You know, you see a lot of dinks that don't quite serve the affected, thing that they're trying to do there. That was just perfect right behind their backs. That they just jumped, and great job by Nicholas.
Morgan Wilkerson at the service line. 17-18. Lady Bulldogs lead this one. And that's service long. That's back-to-back serves now the Lady Cardinals have sent long and have given up points. And at this juncture, Jason, you can't be giving away points.
Especially, you're getting right here to the end of this set. So
Jasmine Roundsville is going to be at the service line for the Lady Bulldogs. Wilkerson with the set. Caldwell with the hit. Nice job of getting the point. Kelsey Schmitzberger tried to get the block, Jason, but she couldn't get it to go back across the net. Santos at the service line. Lady Cardinals trail by 1. Nice job at the net. Was that Schmitzberger?
Yes, it was.
Schmitzberger at the net. 20-18 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Haley Shower goes to serve. That ball's just hanging on that net. Griffith with a big hit. Great job by the Lady Bulldogs of keeping it alive. Caldwell with a hit. Again, the Lady Bulldogs keep it alive. A winner off the hands of number 10, Michaela Scales. Correction, the point's going to go to the Lady Cardinals.
Well, hit the out-of-bounds pole. Can't hit that one either.
That's a big point the Lady Cardinals needed, now down 20-19. Ginsey at the service line. Oh, big hit and a great job by Santos digging that one out. Santos, Shower. Schmitzberger off the hands of Ginsey, and that's going to make it 21-19, Lady Bulldogs. Well, these two teams are just so evenly matched. Lady Bulldogs have done a good job of racing the advantage the Lady Cardinals had at the net the first time they played, and there's a serve into the net, and boy, you just don't want that, Jason, when you're trying to close out a set.
Yeah, it's a big rally killer, and you kind of hand the momentum right back.
That's going to send Alexis Bergiorno to the service line for the Lady Cardinals, trailing by 1, a critical point in the match here. Oh, the Lady Cardinals did a great job of keeping that alive. Santos digs out the shower shot. Nice dig from Roundsville for the Lady Bulldogs. Hembry gets it back over, and the Lady Bulldogs punch it back over. I believe that was number 10, Michaela Scales, with the winner. And 22-20 now in favor of Navarro. 3 points away from closing this one out. Navarro won the first one over in Corsicana before the Lady Cardinals fought back to win in 5. Lady Cardinals kind of standing there, got flat-footed. They do manage to get it back across the net. Great job up in Jorno of digging that out. A big hit by Madison Hillis out of Sanger, Texas. And we have a timeout. Lady Cardinals trailing 23-20 in the first set. Resuming play after the Lady Cardinal timeout. Navarro on the verge of closing out this first set. The Lady Bulldogs lead 23-20 and are at the service line. Del Morosa serving for the Lady Bulldogs. Bongiorno sets up Nicholas. Nicholas with the finesse shot, and it goes out of bounds. And we have set point now for the Lady Bulldogs. And the point and the first set do go to the Lady Bulldogs. They win by a count of 25-20. The first set took 20 minutes to play, and the Lady Bulldogs come out of it with a 25-20 win. And if you look back, Jason, to the first time these two played over in Corsicana last month, Navarro won that first set as well, 25-23. So
you kind of called it right off the bat. You know, we expect nothing but this kind of a match, and certainly tied all the way around. Lady Cards just had a couple of, obviously missed a couple of serves, and they're late in the match or in the set. And Navarro just had some great saves. You got to give them credit. They really just had some great saves and kind of kept themselves alive on a couple of balls.
Definitely a large crowd on hand tonight. Both sides they're not filled on both sides, but there's not a lot of seating left on either side. And even the side we're on tonight, Navarro has had quite a few fans that have made their way over from Corsicana and other parts tonight, and that's always good to see. Even better to see that some of the Navarro folks have bought the support NCTC blue T-shirts and are wearing those tonight. If you missed it earlier, we had a very nice moment of silence before the game for NCTC, in which the Lady Cardinals and Lady Bulldogs joined hands at center court, and they were joined on the floor by the Lady Cardinals softball team in a very special moment here at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. Again, you can see where the Navarro won the first set 25-20, and we're about to get underway here in the second set, and this is one that the Lady Cardinals, of course, need, because you don't want to fall down 2-0 and have to win the last 3. The Lady Cardinals have been their share of 5-setters this year and have been on the successfully in most times. But This is one now where they've got a fight on their hands as Navarro has really come and issued a challenge here tonight, winning the first set 25-20. Navarro will be at the service line. Serving first will be Gabriela Del Morosa.
Well, you mentioned that about being in playing a lot of sets. Both of these teams, Benny, are second in the conference overall with sets played at 88. So they've obviously both played a lot of sets this year. Now, what does that mean? Nothing. I mean, right in here and now, not a whole lot, but certainly is a trend that you can spot and see that has been happening with both teams so far this season.
Absolutely. And here we go in the second set, Trinity Valley versus Navarro, Region 14 volleyball. Hannah Jackson. Bongiorno sets up Embry. Embry tries a little soft dink. Great block by Hembre and Santos at the net. That's the way you want to get started there with establishing that net presence and maybe even dominance again, which you didn't necessarily have in the first set like you had over in Corsicana as that match progressed. Embry with the hard serve. Oh, a very nice job by Michaela Benson of reading the Lady Cardinal defense and finding that open spot on the floor. Nothing to suggest this is not going to be back and forth. Bongiorno sets up Nick. Bongiorno to Caldwell. Caldwell with a big hitter. Caldwell had a big game over in Corsicana the first meeting, as did Brittany Griffith, who had a monster game that night.
Well, she came in and to this match, Benny, with 171 kills, and that's good enough for third on the team, so she's one of their big hitters, no doubt.
Wilkerson to serve for the Lady Cardinals. Boy, nice job by Benson. Lady Cardinals have tried to dig it out. I think that was Wilkerson, but she just couldn't get down and dig that one out. And very big hit by the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, she got great elevation on that hit too.
Rosado, number 5, now at the service line. Santos to Wilkerson. Wilkerson tried to dink it over. Shower with a big hit. The block goes out of bounds off the Lady Cardinals. I would like to know what the winning percentage of points is for Shower when she is the set's proper to her. Because I know with Corsicana, I guarantee she had to be winning about 90-something% of the points that she had to when she was set up for the hit. Santos did a nice job there of taking a little bit off that hit. Catching the Lady Bulldogs a little bit flat-footed. 3-3. Santos at the service line. The Navarro College cheerleaders are here tonight. Not in uniform, but here to support the Lady Bulldogs. Griffith. Shot was blocked. Santos. Shower. Nice job by Santos and right back at him. Well, that's just in-your-face volleyball right there. Wow. Very impressive by the Lady Bulldogs.
Perfect timing by Schmidberger there. It was just set up perfectly right in her face, and she was able to send it back the other way.
4-3 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Griffith with a big hit. Nice job of digging that out by number 5, Rosado. Santos. Shower, and this one's going to go long. And the point's going to go to the Lady Cardinals. It's going to bring Ginsey to the service line, Jason. And the Lady Bulldogs are on fire at the net. They're going to reestablish the lead 5-4. You can hear the Navarro cheerleaders doing their part to rally the Lady Bulldogs as Shower's serve goes into the net. It's hard to believe that a player with as much power as she possesses in her game hits one softly into the net at the service line.
Well, no doubt. One thing Navarro has done real well in this match, they have a couple of servers that just kind of stand there and hit it over. They just have such a good spin on the ball that it works. So Lady Cards have had an answer for it.
Buongiorno serving for the Lady Cardinals. And that was going to go long. It's a little bit further back than Showers used to operating on some of those sets. Lady Cardinals take the lead 6-5. Second set got started at 7:30 on the money. Now that's just
called it for a lift, Benny. It just got a little bit too far into her chest there, and it was a good call.
7-5 Lady Cards. High arching serve. Great job by Santos of staying back and keeping the ball alive. There's Nicholas with the big hit. Ginsey keeps it alive for the Lady Cardinals. Santos. Nicholas at the net. Good stuff right here, folks. Embray finds a spot on the floor that's open. Crystal Embray.
She's so good, Benny, at seeing the whole floor, and that wasn't an accident. She knew which way the Navarro defense was leaning, and she hit it the other way.
And the Cardinal cheerleaders have come to life now, and we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor charged to the Lady Bulldogs, now down 8-5, as I'm sure they may have sensed the momentum was really starting to switch in the Lady Cardinals' favor. And we'll let you hear some sounds from the Cardinal Regiment during this timeout. Resuming play after the Navarro timeout, the Lady Cardinals lead by an 8-5 count. They lost the first set 25-20. Lady Cardinals have won 7 straight conference games against Navarro. They did lose to Navarro in tournament play this year in a non-conference match. They lost that one 3-0. Griffith, nice job by the Lady Bulldogs. Santos has been just stellar on that back line, Jason. And at the net, Crystal Embray. Now this is more of what we saw from the Lady Cardinals over in Corsicana in that 5-set win last month.
Credit Bruna Santos on keeping that thing alive with an incredible dig over there on the far side of the court.
She's done a phenomenal job along the back row tonight, I think, already. There's Shower with a big hit. Alexis Bergiorno keeps it alive. And the shot's going to go out of bounds. The return, I should say, off Griffith. But, boy, Alexis Bergiorno did a great job of digging out that big hit by Haley Shower.
Oh, that was a rocket.
Schmitzberger at the service line. Point's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs, trailing 9-7. Kind of the midway point of the second set. Bongiorno sets Embray. Griffith, Bongiorno, Griffith. Big hit by Brittany Griffith. That's what the Lady Cardinals need if they're going to knock off the Lady Bulldogs now, because Griffith did that time and time again over in Corsicana on September the 1st. Hannah Jackson, sophomore out of Cleveland, Texas, went to Tarkington High School, now to serve for the Lady Cardinals, who lead 10-7. Bongiorno digs that one out. Santos, great job by Dave Smith. Ginsey digs it out. Boy, there's some great performances going on here tonight. Hembree. Shot's going to sail long. She had an opportunity there. The backcourt was open.
Yeah, she saw it open up. The only problem was she was kind of leaning back a little bit. When she was leaning back, her arm was a little bit more elevated and just couldn't get it down.
Sure nice to look and see all this blue in the stands tonight in support of NCTC. 10-8 Lady Cardinals. Embry with a big hit that's going to go out of bounds. Tasha Spain was up saying that it went off a Navarro player trying to get the point for the Lady Cardinals. But it's going to be 10-9 in favor of the Lady Cardinals. Ginsey with the dig. Bongiorno with the set. Santos with the hit in the winner. Bruna Santos, 5'10 freshman out of Brazil. Lady Cardinals need to string together points now here at the service line. Get a little breathing room here and open up this second set. Hannah Jackson with a great dig. And the point goes to the Lady Cardinals before Hannah Jackson just had a beautiful dig that time.
Well, you know, sometimes when somebody blocks a shot in basketball, they needed all that height. Well, she needed all of her lack of height to get to the floor to get that. It was a beautiful dig.
She stands at 5'1", and there's an unforced error. Serve goes long and out of bounds.
Well, Crystal Benny, she's tied for the team lead with 26 aces. She just has been a little off tonight.
12-10 still in the lead, is the lead, I should say, for the Lady Cardinals. Santos, big hit. Being called out of bounds. It looked good from here, folks. I'm not going to have any homerism on you, but it sure looked good from this vantage point. Nevertheless, it's 12-3 Lady Cardinals. Santos with the dig. The dink from Caldwell. Shower with a big hit, and Jackson can't get to this one. That's what I'm talking about. That is her spot on the floor, Jason. In my opinion, she's money from that part of the floor right there.
Well, I don't know. Of course, we've just seen a few games here on the Cardinal Sports Network, but I don't know if I've seen a player hit a ball harder when they're set up than her.
I haven't. Tied at 12. Jackson with the dig. Nicholas with the hit. Great block by Benson. Great net play by Hillis for Navarro. Jackson with another save. Oh, and this one is just slammed home by Benson. And the Lady Bulldogs move back into the lead, 13-12.
Not a lot you can do about that when Benson was set up. Just a nice job by Hannah Jackson on the back row to try to get the ball, keep it over in bounds, and just set up Benson perfectly.
Dave Smith at the service line for Navarro. Lady Bulldogs have trailed through the better part of this second set, though not by large deficits. Oh, excuse me, I apologize for that. That was Morgan Wilkerson serving for the Lady Cardinals.
Got a good combo of Caldwell and Summerlee over there on the far side, Benny. Nice job.
So instead of being tied, we're 14-12 in favor of the Lady Cardinals. Nice job with the net by Caldwell and Santos. Wilkerson sets up Santos. Great job by Bruna Santos.
Tell you what, just painted that line over there, but again, that kind of like we've been talking about with Benson, that's one of those that you're just not going to be able to dig out very easy.
Wilkerson with the serve. They'll set up Shower. No, they're going to cross court. I see it differently sometimes. And that's just an unforced error there from Santos. It's going to be 15-14 now in favor of the Lady Cardinals. This is no surprise, folks. These two teams are very evenly matched. They really are. Lady Cardinals, of course, are ranked 15th in the nation. Navarro is receiving votes, has been ranked. Lady Bulldogs into the net. Big point for the Lady Cards, and that's going to send Bruna Santos to the service line. 16-14. Santos with a nice serve. I'll tell you what happened there. I think she thought it was going out of bounds, and she made the decision at the last minute to go ahead and play it. It was too late to make that decision.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. It just looked like she was kind of in between what she was going to do there.
16-15. Roundsville serving for the Bulldogs. Big hit by Brittany Griffith that goes out of bounds off of the Lady Bulldogs. Desperately a point that the Lady Cardinals needed there. You want to keep that little bit of cushion. Now, two's not much of a cushion, but in this game, it's a huge cushion. NC at the service line. Gets it across. Going to set up Shower. And this one's wide and out of bounds. I saw that one.
Well, that was a no-doubter. I kind of thought the other one was too, Benny. And Tasha Spain had to move out of the way of the last one, but it's gone now.
Serve was right down the line there. Shower. Santos with the dig. So 2 hits. Double hit, Lady Cardinals. 18-16, boy, neither team, Jason, can get any kind of separation at all. Win a point, lose a point, win a couple of points, lose a couple of points. Embry tried a little dink, and it goes out of bounds, so it pulls the Lady Bulldogs 1 point closer at 18-17. Which team will be able to close this second set out? Brittany Griffith with a big hit, partially blocked, and that one sails. That's in. That's actually in. That did paint the line, as Jason said earlier. So we are tied at 18-18, folks. This one could go either way, and of course Navarro already has that first set in the books. Lady Cardinals don't want to go down 2-0 and have to win the final 3, though it is definitely doable, but you just don't want to have to do it.
Well, that helps right there. Nice job by Griffith there at the net. Just a battle. Well, I mean, you can feel it's just tense.
It is. It's typical Trinity Valley Navarro, no matter what the sport, it's just this way. It's just the way
the
it
chess
is.
match this week was tense between these two schools.
How'd you do in that, by the way?
I won.
Okay. Nice job of Nicholas at the net, of dinking that dink back over. Bruna Santos with a big hit. Great dig by Wilson. Griffith, the block, kept alive by the Lady Bulldogs, and now they're going to lose the point. 4 hits.
Well, again, rare instance, and Navarro really has played well in this match so far. Rare instance of Navarro, something not going right for them.
And now we have a timeout. And during this timeout, let's see, I think they're going to cue up the Cardinal Regiment, so we'll let you hear the Cardinal Regiment during this Navarro timeout. The Cardinal Regiment on hand here for tonight's big volleyball contest between the Lady Cardinals and Navarro. Alexis Bongiorno serving for the Lady Cardinals, leading 20-18. Bongiorno sets Nicholas, and it sails out of bounds. 20-19. Stop me if you've heard this one before, folks. This one's just back and forth, back and forth. 2 points is a huge lead in this one. And stop me if you've heard this one before. We are tied at 20. Embry with the dink. Nice job of saving it. Embry back at him. Gets the big point for the Lady Cardinals.
Just another instance there, Benny, of Embry kind of getting it done however you have to do it. It doesn't always look like it's squared up and perfect, but she gets the job done.
Jackson serving for the Lady Cardinals. Leading 21-20. Needs a good serve. Gets a good serve. Point's going to go to the Lady Cardinals. 22-20. Hannah Jackson serving for the Lady Cards. Little looping serve this time. She took something off of that one, and they weren't quite expecting that. And that's a big point there. Now the Lady Cardinals have moved within 2 points of closing this one out and evening this match up at 1, having lost 25-20 in the first set. Now this is a little bit harder serve by Jackson. And point's going to go to the Lady Cardinals. Set point for the Lady Cardinals. Took a little off this serve. And a great block at the net, but it's going to stay on the Lady Cardinals side of the net, unfortunately. And that's going to keep Navarro alive at 24-21. Magic number the Lady Bulldogs need to get to is, of course, 24, because the Lady Cardinals have to win by 2, or whoever wins has to win by 2. Santos out of bounds. They're saying it was wide of the mark. 24 for the Lady Cardinals and 22 for the Lady Bulldogs. They definitely need 2 more points here. Santos, nice block, but it goes out of bounds. And the point and the set goes to the Lady Cardinals, 25-22. The second set took 21 minutes to play, and the Lady Cardinals come out on top 25-22 to even this match at 1-1.
Felt like it took about 40 minutes to play. Boy, it was just 40 grinding minutes, but man.
And now we got about a 3-minute break in between the sets, so we'll let you listen to the Cardinal Regiment. There you saw the Cardinal cheerleaders and the Lady Cardinal softball team having some fun along with the Cardinal Regiment Band here as we await the start of the third set. We are tied at 1-1. The Lady Bulldogs took the first set 25-20. Lady Cards came back in the second set to win 25-22. Every bit of what we expected coming into tonight. I think this is probably going to be one of those five-setters. May not be, but I really think that that's where we're headed based on what we've seen so far. Again, this is our final webcast of the volleyball season. You can listen to the Lady Cardinals next Wednesday night over in Tyler. KCKL 95.9 FM. Our good buddy Tim Howard's going to go call that game for you. You won't be able to see it, but you can listen to it, and you can also listen online at www.kcklfm.com. Again, that's www.kcklfm.com next Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Well, so, Jason, here we go, tied at 1-1. Just what we expected. Hannah Jackson will start it off for the Lady Cardinals at the service line. Ginsey with the dig. Embry tried the surprise attack, but there was a surprise waiting for her on the other side of the net as number 19, Michaela Benson, got the block. Santos for the Lady Cardinals. Shower took a little bit off of that one. Nice dig by Ginsey. Little finesse shot by Santos. Kept alive by the Lady Bulldogs. Nicholas with a big hit. And the Lady Cardinals are going to win the point. Again, this is the only game this week for the Lady Cardinals. They don't return to action until a week from tonight over in Tyler against the number 1 ranked Tyler Apache Ladies. I believe in this week's rankings, Tyler's 1 and Glenn is number 3, and the Lady Cardinals have lost to both of those teams this year. That's 2 of their 4 losses. Boy, a big hit. Great job by Benson, number 19, 5'10" player out of Palestine, Texas. They're tied at 2. And there's a big hit and a winner by Schmidtberger, number 9.
Wasn't real hard hit, just real well placed.
And there's a serve into the net that she wished she could have back. That was Rosado at the service line. Point goes to the Lady Cardinals, 3-3. Summer Lee checks onto the floor for the Lady Cardinals. 5'10" freshman out of Crandall, Texas. Little indecision there, but the Lady Bulldogs are able to overcome it. And that block goes out of bounds. Santos with the hit. Boy, these two teams just know each other so well, Jason. You can just see it, that they really know what to expect out of the other and doing everything they can to counter that. Wilkerson with the serve. Ginsey with the set. Summer Lee can't get it back across. Falls back on the Lady Cardinal side, and we will move into another tie at 4-4. Region 14 Conference basketball coming to you on the Cardinal Sports Network. And that serve sails out of bounds. That's 2 points now in this set that the Lady Bulldogs have given away at the service line.
Definitely had some issues from the service line. I think they've had 3 into the net, and just like you said, a couple points now given away just in this set alone.
Santos serves, sails wide, and there's one bad serve deserves another, I guess.
Yes. Didn't miss my bunch, but still outside the line, I guess.
Of course, Tasha Spain is in her 5th year here at Trinity Valley, the 5th year of the program. She's a graduate of Eustis High School. She played 2 years at Navarro College before going on and having a great career at Texas A&M Commerce. And there's an easy point won by the Lady Bulldogs, who now take a 6-5 lead. Summer Lee. Nice job by the Lady Bulldogs of digging it out by Lexi Wilson. Brittany Griffith with a little dink. Ginsey digs that one out. Griffith with a big hit. Great job of saving that one by Rosado. Santos along the back line keeps it alive for the Lady Cardinals. Here comes Griffith. Long rally. There's Santos cleaning up along the back line again. Griffith with a big hit. Nice job of digging it out by Lexi Wilson. Definitely the longest rally of the match. Griffith with a big hit, blocked, but kept alive by the Lady Bulldogs. And boy, that time Schmidtberger just won that point with a big hit by the young lady out of Houston, Texas. The longest rally of the match puts the Bulldogs up 7-5. Griffith tried just to strong arm that one across the net, and it sailed too long on her. 8-5 for the Lady Bulldogs. One of their biggest leads of the entire match so far. Both 3 and 4 points is about as big as the leads have gotten. Griffith with a big hit. Lady Bulldogs do a great job of keeping it alive. Great job by Ginsey of getting a hand on that one. Ball sails into the net and back on the Navarro side, and that's what the Lady Cardinals needed to thwart the Navarro momentum.
Well, you got Ginsey going back to the service line now, and like you said, just an amazing save to keep that last volley alive and win the point for Trinity Valley.
Nice job of Embry reading the dink and getting one of her own. Griffith with a hit. Wilkerson with the set. Embry with a big hit is blocked, but it stays on Navarro's side. It went off of Dave Smith, number 15. 8-7 Navarro. Lady Cardinals looking for the equalizer here. We are tied at 1 set apiece. Hey, big hit. There's a winner. I think it was Schmidtberger, number 9. And she goes to the service line. Navarro leading 9-7. Embry with the dink. Del Moroso was there for the Lady Bulldogs. Santos, great block, but it sails out of bounds off of Michaela Benson, number 19. Young lady from nearby Palestine. Buongiorno will go to the service line for the Lady Cardinals. 5'5" sophomore out of Emory, Texas, went to Raines High School. Griffith with a big hit. Nice dig by Rosado. Santos. Got a double hit.
Well, here's something interesting, Benny, that, I could be wrong. I'm not on the court playing, obviously, but what I kind of see setting in is some fatigue now. I mean, they've had some long rallies, some grinding, just 2 grinding sets back-to-back, and I know we still have a long way to go probably, but that's going to play a factor that who can play through this fatigue the best.
Absolutely right. You can see it. And there's an example right there, just getting caught a little bit flat-footed and not getting enough on it. So the Lady Cardinals have moved back into the lead now, 10-9. They have trailed by 3 in this third set, I should say. Lady Cardinals got caught flat-footed there. Benson caught them napping a little bit and found the open area of the floor. That serve sails long. That's at least 3 points now that the Lady Bulldogs have given away at the service line.
And again, another nice job by Ginsey to kind of stay with that ball really all the way to the end. You got to make probably a half a second decision there if you're going to try to field that ball or not. She did a great job of noticing and recognizing that was going to be about a ball and a half past the line.
I'd like again to thank you for watching tonight on the Cardinal Sports Network. Sure, we have some people watching from all parts of the country, as so many of these kids come from different parts, obviously, have family and friends scattered throughout this country and other countries. Oh, Bongiorno, what a great job. Keeping it alive and getting it back across at the same time. Santos, great dig by Rosado. Great dig by Jackson. Great save by Rosado. Big hit by Shower, and it stays in. Wow. That's some good stuff, folks. That's some real good stuff out there on the floor right now. 11-11. I don't think I've ever seen 2 evenly matched teams as these 2 are. Santos with a huge hit.
Well, that was beautifully set up. Beautiful dig, beautiful set, and the finish. No fatigue in that one.
None. Well, this third set's just so pivotal, Jason. That puts you just 1 away from winning the match. It goes out of bounds off of the Lady Bulldogs.
A little bit of a break there. I think that ball was headed to the line, close to it, but touched by the Navarro player nonetheless.
That was just put up on the tee for Nicholas there, and she slammed it home.
Yeah, here's what I like. You've got now a Navarro timeout, and the Lady Cards are charged up.
And that's why you see the timeout on Navarro's side. They know that as well. And let's take a listen here to the Cardinal Regiment. Resuming play after the Navarro timeout, the Lady Cardinals lead this third set, 14-11. Crystal Embry at the service line. Takes a little off this serve, it gets it across. Big hit by Shower. That's her spot on the floor. I keep repeating myself, but she is money from that point on the floor.
She keeps repeating herself too.
Lady Cardinals did lead 14-11. Santos. Credit number 9, Kelsey Schmidberger, earning that point for the Lady Bulldogs at the service line. Rosado. Uh-oh. Yeah. That had danger written over it, but the Lady Cardinals get away with it. That ball sails long. a point the Lady Cardinals needed.
Tell you what, Tasha Spain's probably had more action in this match than quite a few other ones. She's had to jump out of the way of about 3 different balls tonight. I mean, with the quickness.
Great job by Wilkerson of digging that one out. Ginsey keeps it alive. Shower, Ginsey. Santos takes it across. Nice job by the Lady Cardinals at the net, Ashton Caldwell. 16-13.
How about a couple of points here?
They would be big right now because Lady Cardinals lead by 3. Block sails out of bounds off Summer Lee. Point will go to the Lady Bulldogs. Ginsey with the save. Santos with the hit. Saved by Shower. Shower with a big hit. And it's inbounds. Number 14, Haley Shower, the captain of the team, again coming through for the Lady Bulldogs. They now trail 16-15. It's strange to be at a Navarro Trinity Valley event and the predominant color is blue. Of course, that tonight is being done with purpose for North Central Texas College, who lost 4 softball players in a horrific crash Friday night after a softball game in Oklahoma. Shower to Ginsey. Santos sails out of bounds. That was set up for her there, Jason. The line was open, and she just missed her mark.
Yeah, just missed.
16-16 now. Pivotal third set. Well, Jackson did everything she could to get underneath that shot from Shower. Going to replay the point. Ball went out of bounds off of the basketball goal. Went off the basketball goal, I should say. Oh, what a job by Ginsey of keeping that net court alive. Wilkerson with a big dig. Summer Lee tips it across, but the point's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, that was just the set was just a little outside of the out-of-bounds pole there. There wasn't anything Summer could do about that one.
17-16 Navarro. Another net cord that goes Navarro's way. And we have a timeout by Tasha Spain and the Lady Cardinals, now trailing 18-16 in this pivotal third set. We are tied at 1-1. Dream play, Jason. The Lady Cardinals have got to find a way now to reverse this momentum that Navarro now has up 18-16. Caldwell. Block's going to go out of bounds off Schmidberger.
Tell you what, though, another great serve. She sends the net again. Very tough serves there to deal with, but the Lady Cards did break serve like you were talking about, Benny. Now have a chance to flip it around here.
Santos to serve for the Lady Cardinals. Sails out of bounds. Well, the Lady Cardinals didn't need that at that point. My goodness. 19-17 now in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. I believe the scoreboard is wrong here in the gym. It has it 18-18. I believe it. Now they're trying to get it corrected. It's 19-17. Griffith with a big hit, and the Lady Cardinals are going to win that point. Now they're saying the score is correct. It's 19-18 in favor of Navarro. Ginsey with the serve. We had it right here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Morgan Wilkerson, the dig. Nice job of Hembry at the net. Winning the point for the Lady Cardinals and tying us up at 19-19. Ginsey serve. Nice dig by Roundsville. Shower. Wilkerson sets Griffith. That's going to sail out of bounds. The point's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs, who went out of bounds off of the Lady Cardinals. 20-19. Ginsey, the captain for the Lady Cardinals, was asking for an explanation. Point goes to the Lady Cardinals. Alexis Bongiorno and Hannah Nicholas checking back in for the Lady Cardinals. I believe it's going to be Bongiorno that's going to go serve for the Lady Cardinals. Yep, it is. Tied at 20. Tied at 20, Jason. There's a winner by Benson, 19. 21-20 Navarro. This has definitely been the longest set. Now we're coming up on the 26th minute. There's Embry. Puts that away.
Nice job by Embry. She kind of just snuck in. You can kind of see it coming, but the Navarro defense never reacted to her, and there's no telling where she's going to hit it, but it's probably going to be somewhere in bounds, so she's very sneaky with where she hits it.
21-21, Hannah Jackson serving for the Lady Cardinals. Block at the net by Hembry. 22-21, first one to 25, winning by 2. Of course, will win this third set. Must win by 2. Shower into the net. Well, she came up short on that one, Jason. And that's going to force Navarro to use another timeout here, down 23-21.
Well, we've seen those balls get over the net, Benny, a lot. Again, not trying to read more into anything than it is, but probably just a little fatigue coming in there. You know, you don't have the lift in your legs really, and obviously everybody's arms are getting a little bit tired, and especially with not just the points scored and the back and forth here, but you've had some very long rallies here in this match already, and you know, just in the third game. So,
well, this third set has already lasted 28 minutes, so it's easily the longest of the match so far. The first set lasted 20 minutes. The second set lasted 21 minutes, and now this was coming up on its 29th minute. That's pretty long for a volleyball.
You bet.
The average, I would say, is about 20 or 21. Great block by Hembree. Buongiorno with the set for Santos. Santos shot was dug out by Shower. A great job by Buongiorno of digging that one out. Buongiorno again with the dig. Santos, Navarro with the block. Lady Cardinals save it, get it across. And that one sails, it's inbounds. It's inbounds rather, I'm sorry. The big point goes to the Lady Bulldogs now, 23 to 22. Man, this is some good stuff. Buongiorno with the set of Santos. Block. It was out of bounds off of the Lady Cardinals as it's returned across the net. The block was off against the, and now we are tied at 23. Wow. Such a huge, huge third set, tied at 1. Got to be perfect at this point. Great block by Hembree. At the net, a great job by Michaela Benson. Set point now for the Lady Bulldogs. And timeout by Tasha Spain and the Lady Cardinals. No margin for error now for the Lady Cardinals.
None, and I tell you, boy, it's just an intense match, and certainly just tired folks out there, and you still got a long way to go here. Lady Cards got to dig down here. This is the kind of stuff that really helps a championship team build, is coming up big when you're tired and when the odds are kind of against you.
Yeah, and the pressure's definitely on Navarro to win since they've already dropped one to the Lady Cardinals. They are 2-3 in the conference standings, and the Lady Cardinals are 4-1. So the Lady Cardinals at least have a little bit of flexibility there if they happen to drop one where it's not as hard on them as it is the Lady Bulldogs when it comes to making the tournament. Got to be perfect if you're the Lady Cardinals. Santos and the Lady Cardinals get the point, so this was going to go beyond 25. 24-24.
Check out this atmosphere, Benny. I mean, that ball hit the floor, and the Trinity Valley faithful went berserk.
Hembree at the service line. Good hard serve. Buongiorno with the set. Santos with the dink. Shower with a big hit. Haley Shower comes through for the Lady Bulldogs. They are again at set point, 25-24. Shower, big hit. Gincy with the dig, set by Buongiorno, and the point's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs, and they're going to take the third set, 26-24. The third set took 33 minutes to play, and it gives Navarro a 2-1 edge here at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. That's just good volleyball there, Jason.
It is. Yeah, I mean, it's just two very evenly matched teams. Great intensity. Now the Lady Cards have just got to pick it up. They're a little flat. Obviously a disappointing finish to that one, but still got a big chance here. So they've just got to. They fought so hard to get to this point. Look at those scores on the screen there. I mean, they have been battling, so you might as well go ahead and leave it all out there right now.
Again, that third set took 33 minutes. That's a long set, folks.
Wow.
Prior to that, the first set had lasted 20 minutes. The second set lasted 21 minutes, and then a 33-minute third set. And, well, you talked about the fatigue factor, Jason. Now, if you're the Lady Cardinals, it really becomes a factor because if you're the Lady Bulldogs, you know you've got a little margin for error. The Lady Cardinals now have no margin for error. They've got to win out if they're going to run their record to 21-4 and their conference record to 5-1.
Well, I think a key here, Benny, obviously for the Lady Cards will be to kind of get off to a fast start here, kind of get something to feel confident about, feel good about. Just get off to a solid start so you don't feel like you're just right immediately back into that grind. Now, I think it's going to end up being that way. No indication that it wouldn't be. But just to get a good start here where they can feel good about it, and certainly don't want to be lax or anything like that, but just a nice, strong start would be great.
Man, this is just great. Great volleyball, folks. I hope you get a chance to get out to a Region 14 conference game. You do so because you just like the basketball leagues are and the Southwest Junior College Football Conference is, it's just knockdown dragouts. And certainly when Navarro and Trinity Valley play, it's just going to be evenly matched and tightly contested. Again, we mentioned you see all the folks that are wearing the blue tonight. That's in support of North Central Texas College, which lost 4 of its softball players in a horrific accident Friday night in Oklahoma after a game. And T-shirts are being sold, and all the proceeds are going to NCTC. And they're not only being sold here tonight, but if each school would check with your athletic director, he has a link to where you can order the shirts online. Here we go. We're underway here in the fourth set. And the first point is going to go to the Lady Bulldogs. Again, we mentioned earlier that the Lady Cardinals have actually won 7 straight conference games against the Lady Bulldogs, but that streak is certainly in jeopardy right now as Embry's shot is going to sail long and out of bounds. And the Bulldogs get that start that you were talking about, Jason, the Lady Cardinals needed, going up 2-0 to start. Del Morosa's at the service line, and she's going to have the Lady Cardinals, check that, the Lady Bulldogs in a 3-0 lead.
Well, that dig was just a little bit off, and it kind of forced Bongiorno into an awkward position with her body there, and she just couldn't save it.
Well, you worry about the Lady Cardinals, Jason, the further and further they fall behind is how much energy they're going to be able to draw on to turn this thing around. Nicholas with the hit, but the block is going to be by Benson. 4-0 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Tasha Spain may have to use a timeout a lot earlier than she hoped to if they win one or two more points. You don't want to let them run off and hide from you. And there's a little help from the Lady Bulldogs. Serve goes into the net. That's just got to drive you crazy as a coach.
Quite a bit of that now. I think that's their 4th they've hit in the net tonight. Just hitting in the net. So
Embry at the service line for the Lady Cards. And that one goes into the net from the Lady Bulldogs, and that's going to be another point for the Lady Cardinals, who are trying to claw their way back into this one after getting to a 4-0 hole to start. Shower shot, good hit. Stayed just inside the in line. Big point for the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, Navarro's made a lot of money back there tonight, Benny. Quite a few points have just been inside that in line.
Absolutely. Santos with the dig. Caldwell, shot is going to be blocked by Benson. Boy, Benson's had a huge game for the Lady Bulldogs tonight at the net, Jason. And this is not anything like we saw over in Corsicana when the Lady Cardinals, I felt like, dominated the net that night and won that 5-setter. Caldwell comes up with a point just when the Lady Cardinals needed it. You can't let Navarro get too far out in front of you here. And Navarro leads 2-1. Best of 5, of course. Morgan Wilkerson to serve for the Lady Cardinals. Got a favorable net cord, and then when on the return shot, it had no steam on it, and Santos was able to put that one away pretty easy. (6-4) Navarro. And there again, A soft shot, soft return. Got the Lady Bulldogs in trouble. 6-5. Lady Cardinals have fought back out of a 4-0 hole to start. Wilkerson, big hit, out of bounds. Serve goes out of bounds.
I tell you what, that just looked like it was right there. It takes just heck of a discipline there by the Navarro player to let that go because it was so close.
Rosado serves for the Lady Bulldogs and saves that shot, I should say. Shower, Ginsey, Wilkerson, Santos, a little soft shot that Lady Cardinals got away with. Shower lost her footing there when she was going for the kill. She had to back off of it. Great block at the net by the Lady Bulldogs. Summer Lee for the Lady Cardinals. Here's another one of those long rallies that we've seen tonight. Santos, Rosado, Shower, great block by Caldwell. That's the way you defend that shot right there, Jason, is you time that block just perfectly like that.
Yeah, and she hit it right on the nose right there. Great job by Caldwell. 65 total blocks to lead the team this year, Benny. That's twice as many as any other Lady Card. She's obviously very skilled at what she does along the net.
Bruna Santos to serve. Ginsey with the dig. Griffith with a big hit is blocked by Schmidtberger. Here we go again, folks. Another long rally, looks like. Little punch shot. Oh, it just sails out of bounds. I mean, it missed by that much.
There's been so many of those tonight. It's exhausting for me to watch it. I mean, really, they're just so close.
Brownsville to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Griffith with the big hit is going to sail out of bounds off of the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs, I've checked that the Lady Cardinals get a point they desperately needed. Trailing 8-6, 8-7 rather. Oh, that was just a case of being at the wrong place at the wrong time as Delma Rosa got in Schmidtberger's way and she couldn't get anything on the shot and just fall helplessly to the floor.
Kind of boxed her out.
She did. Santos, again, doing great service. I think Santos is hurt. Saw her flinch. Great block. Summer Lee and Crystal Embry. Little dink by Embry. Returned by the Lady Bulldogs. Wilkerson with the set. Griffith with a hit and the winner. Brittany Griffith. Brittany Griffith out of Archer City High School, a 6'1" sophomore. Lady Cardinals are now on top, 9-8. Started off in a 4-0 deficit. And you know who's going to win that point for the Lady Bulldogs, number 14, Haley Shower, 5'9"er out of Houston, Texas. Lexi Wilson, number 4, will be serving for the Lady Bulldogs. Got some moisture on the floor. They're trying to get cleaned up. 9-9, tied at 9. Griffith with the dig. Summer Lee with a big hit that was blocked by the Lady Bulldogs. And another big hit by Griffith.
Nice job by Griffith, recognizing that hole opening up there on the backside.
Hannah Nicholas and Alexis Bongiorno are going to check into the game for the Lady Cardinals. Bongiorno is going to go to the service line. The Lady Cardinals leading by a 10-9 count. Out of bounds. It's going to tie the score at 10. Schmidberger is going to go to the service line for the Lady Bulldogs. Nicholas with the hit. Nice dig out by Schmidberger, and there's Crystal Embry again at the net. She pretty much patrols things at the net. Hannah Jackson with the serve. Well, that might have been going wide that time, but the Bulldogs decided to play it. Lady Cards with the point. 12-10, Jason.
Fought back well, Benny. I mean, obviously they got off to a very inauspicious start. Done a great job to this point fighting into it.
Nice dig by Bongiorno. Big hit by Nicholas. Big dig by Scales for the Lady Bulldogs. Santos with a big hit. Rosado can't handle it. Point goes to the Lady Cardinals.
Lady Cards starting to feel some energy here.
And that's why you see Navarro using a timeout here. Lady Cardinals lead. 13-10. Timeout Navarro. Lady Bulldogs lead 2-1 in sets. Resuming play after the Navarro timeout. Lady Cardinals lead 13-10. They trail 2-1 here in this Region 14 conference matchup at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym, brought to you by the Cardinal Sports Network. Jackson serve. Showers blocked by Embry. Embry with another block, and the point's going to go to the Lady Cardinals. Crystal Embry with back-to-back blocks.
Really starting to heat up there at the net, Benny, obviously. It's a perfect time, too. One of the bigger leads for the Lady Cards in this match.
Anna Jackson. Nice job by Nicholas and Embry of combining for that block. Santos in the right place at the right time on that one. Nicholas with the hit. It's blocked and double hit by the Lady Bulldogs. And, boy, this is definitely the biggest lead the Lady Cardinals have had tonight, I believe, in all four sets. 15-10, they're up 5.
Yeah, other than, I guess, the 25-20.
Well,
yeah.
Right. You're right.
But, I mean, certainly probably the second biggest one.
Great dig by Bongiorno. Lady Cardinals play it out of the net beautifully. The Lady Cardinals are going to get the point, but you got to give Hannah Jackson some credit on that one. She went out and with a dig there and just couldn't quite get to all of it. So 15-10 becomes 15-11. Del Morosa serves for the Lady Bulldogs. Bongiorno with the set. Santos with the hit. Nice block. Send back by the Lady Bulldogs. A nice job by Gincy of going to her knees and getting that one out, digging it out for the Lady Cardinals. Bongiorno with the set. Embry with the little soft shot with the winner. Crystal Embry.
Fans really getting behind this now, Benny.
16-11. And that's just a return, you know, that the Lady Bulldogs would like to have back. It's fell in no man's land. 17-11. Now, without question, this is the biggest lead the Lady Cardinals have had tonight.
No doubt.
We got a timeout now called by Navarro, down 17-11. Probably good usage of a timeout as they probably can sense this is starting to slip away from them. Lady Cardinals, of course, have to win to force a fifth set, which is really what we expected when tonight got underway, as the first time these two played in Corsicana a month ago did go to 5 sets. Resuming play after the Navarro timeout, Crystal Embray at the service line for the Lady Cardinals, up 17-11. Giveaway point. Embry serves it into the net.
Well, she's frustrated too. She hasn't had the best night back there, and she knows it.
So that's going to give ball to Dave Smith, who will be serving instead for the Lady Bulldogs. Nicholas with a little dink. Santos with a dink. And very great job by the Lady Bulldogs of keeping that alive. Caldwell with a big hit, saved by the Lady Bulldogs. Shower with a big hit, and the winner. And that was all about Navarro there, folks. They did a great job of keeping that rally alive and finally getting it to their money player, Haley Shower. Santos. Bongiorno sets up Caldwell. There's Shower. Great job by Bongiorno. Shower again. Great job by Ginsey. Bongiorno with the set. Santos, and the block this time is going to produce a winner off of Madison Hillis, number 2 for the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, that's 2 incredible digs off of 2 very hard-hit balls, and not much more the Lady Cards could do about that one.
Dave Smith serving for the Lady Bulldogs. High arching serve. Nicholas with the hit, partially blocked. Hillis. Great dig by Jackson. Ginsey gets it back across. Ginsey. Blocked by Caldwell. Number 13, Ashton Caldwell, a 6'2 sophomore out of Houston, Texas, Cypress Creek High School.
Benny, that's a huge save by Caldwell because that was one of those balls that gets dug on one side and it's kind of set up for a perfect spike on the other side, and Caldwell just stepped right in there and blocked it. Nice solo block. That's hard to do.
Morgan Wilkerson to serve. Oh, big time block that time by Caldwell. That's twice now we've seen her block Shower with perfect timing. Had great anticipation on both of them. 19-14 Lady Cardinals. I guess we had a double hit by the Lady Bulldogs. It's going to put the Lady Cardinals up 20-14. Navarro coach Casey McBrearty is not too sure about that one. Big hit and a winner by number 2, Madison Hillis out of Sanger, Texas. Wilkerson with the set. Caldwell with a big hit. Dug out by Rosado, and this one goes out of bounds. Big point for the Lady Cardinals, who are now up 21-15 with Bruno Santos at the service line. Santos with the dig. Oh, that's one of those that just hangs above the net, and the defending side, of course, has the option of seeing the floor and knowing where to put that ball, and that's exactly what Navarro did. Roundsville serving. Lady Bulldogs down 21-16. Summer Lee. Nice block at the net, Griffith. Shower. Griffith digs it out. Wilkerson with the set. Griffith with the hit. And it's in. Big winner for Griffith. Jason, the interesting thing about Summer Lee, you know what her nickname is?
Summer? No.
Winner.
Really?
Yeah. I read that in her bio.
Well, let's make it winner and get out of here with a couple of wins.
I'm for that. NC with the serve. Lady Cardinals up 22-16. There's Shower. Took a little bit off of this one. Lady Cardinals keep it alive. Griffith with a big hit. Big block by Schmidtberger. Schmidtberger's really been a standout performer for the Lady Bulldogs tonight. 22-17. Still a little bit of a hill now for Navarro to climb, but they are up 2-1. Uh-oh. That's one of those danger returns that we see that just hang above the net there. 22-18, so the Lady Bulldogs pull a little bit closer. And they give away a point. They give away a point when they can't afford to give away a point. 23-18. Lady Cardinals 2 points away from wrapping up this set and tying things at 2-2. Alexis Bongiorno will serve for the Lady Cardinals. Oh. And she hits it into the net.
That hurts.
Well, it does. You're trying to get to set point.
But, you know, and you got to give her credit, too. I mean, you can kind of play safe here and just get it over. She really was trying to make it as hard on them as they could, and she could. And
Santos with the dig. Nicholas with a big hit. Hannah Nicholas, a 6'3" freshman out of Martin High School in Arlington. Set point now for the Lady Cardinals. Hannah Jackson to serve. Hannah Nicholas with the winner at the net, and the Lady Cardinals win the fourth set, 25-19.
Well, how about that?
The fourth set, Jason, lasted 17 minutes, so that's the shortest set that we've seen. But more importantly for the Lady Cardinals, it ties things up at 2-2. And that fifth set that we alluded to tonight when we came on is now reality.
Well, it just didn't seem like it was heading that direction either, Benny. Obviously, you know, the way things got off there, I think the Lady Cards got down about 4-1, something like that, and just fought back. You got to give them a lot of credit for the way they fought back.
Two here at Leon Spitzer Court at Cardinal Gym. Region 14 Conference volleyball. Here's what's at stake, folks. The Lady Cardinals can go 5-1 in conference and drop Navarro to 2-4. That just be huge in the standings now as we head down to the second half of conference play. Navarro desperately needs to pull out a win here tonight to draw closer to the Lady Cardinals for possibly getting that second number 2 seed at the regional tournament coming out of the East Zone. Of course, nothing's decided yet, but Tyler looks awful strong in the East Zone. Of course, reminds you now we go into this fifth set, and it's the first team to 15, but you got to win by 2. In Corsicana, when he went to a fifth set, the Lady Cardinals won 15-13 in the fifth and final set.
Well, just a heck of a job by the Lady Cards for fighting back, Benny. Like I said, got down early in that one, that fourth one, and, you know, definitely in a danger spot. You've seen it. It always happens where you just kind of see where, you know, you can kind of lose your energy and kind of get down a little bit. They didn't do that at all.
They fell behind 4-0. You turn around and look, they're in a 15-10 lead. Went up 17-11 and then closed it out. Hannah Nicholas coming through big time at the net along with Crystal Embry. And we saw the Lady Cardinals establish some of that net presence and dominance in the fourth set that they hadn't had so far tonight. And a lot of that had to do with what Navarro's doing, obviously, because Navarro has played a very good game as well, very good match as well. I'd like to thank everyone for looking in tonight on the Cardinal Sports Network. Of course, our friends we know over in Navarro County and Corsicana are looking in tonight, checking out the Lady Bulldogs. But I got to tell you, Jason, it's a huge Navarro crowd here tonight, so there may not be as many watching as I think.
They really traveled well, and I've seen Navarro soccer come in. I've seen Navarro basketball come in. I think I've seen Navarro football come in. I don't mean all of them, but they've had a good traveling bunch come with them this time to support their team. Of course, we've got a nice crowd supporting our team here too, so here we go.
First one to 15, got to win by 2. Lady Cardinals will be serving first. Hannah Jackson will do the honors. She closed out the fourth set. Great block, Crystal Embry. As I said many times before, she's the energy and the enthusiasm for the Lady Cardinals. As she goes, often they go in those two areas. Indecision there, I think, is what cost Navarro that point, as they weren't sure if that was going to sail in bounds, and Rosado decided to make a last second decision and go after it, and he sails out of bounds. 2-0 Lady Cardinals. Great serve by Jackson. Rosado returns for the Lady Bulldogs, and a nice block by number 19, Michaela Benson. We've seen that time and time again tonight, as she's had a really nice game at the net.
Well, that's a big one.
Well, the Lady Cardinals ran over into the softball team trying to run that one down, but they're going to lose the point, and we're going to go to a 2-2 tie. Lady Cardinals went up 2-0 and looked on the verge of going up 3-0, but the Lady Bulldogs stayed alive and now have it tied at 2-2. Bongiorno with the set. Santos' hit was blocked by you-know-who, Benson. Bongiorno sets Embry. Embry with the dink, saved by Rosado. Shower with a big hit that sails wide across court. Big point for the Lady Cardinals, early on anyway.
Yeah, one of those rare instances where Navarro hits the ball and those balls have been falling. Fortunately for the Lady Cards, sailed wide.
Embry at the service line. Nice block by Caldwell. Ashlyn Caldwell at the net, Jason.
She's really come on strong as this match has grown on.
Well, you know the Lady Cardinals would like to open up a little bit. Well, you know they would. They would like to open up a big lead if they could. But Embry at the service line, and this one is, well, she's been either really good at the service line or really sometimes not so good, and that was one of those latter. And
Wow.
that's going to give the point to the Lady Bulldogs now. Rosado serving looking for a tie. And how many times tonight have we seen one wide serve, draw another wide serve, one serve into the net, draw another serve into the net?
Well, 2 or 3 times at least, Benny. I mean, it's just kind of uncanny. There's no science to it. It just happens. It's just kind of a lack of focus. Now, on Hembry's, I mean, she turned around. She hit that out of bounds and turned around to Coach Tasha Spain said, why? She's just, she's trying to paint those corners and just couldn't quite do it.
Wilkerson with the serve, and this one goes long. Well, there's some nerves out there right now in a fifth set.
Sure.
And that's what we're seeing right now, I believe, because neither team is playing as smooth like they have through the first 4 sets of tonight's match. Santos with a hit. Great dig by Hannah Jackson. We see some great digs tonight by both teams. Shower tried to dink that one over, and she's going to come away a winner. Lady Cardinals were expecting power, and she just kind of dinked that one with her left hand and got just enough on it to make it a winner for the Lady Bulldogs, and we're tied at 5. Remember, it's the first of 15, win by 2. Summer Lee with a big hit. Shower with another dink. Santos to Shower. Schmidtberger. Yancey's got to take this one across, and she does. That was all power there, and that's a winner down the line for Shower. And the Lady Bulldogs go up 6-5.
Once again, perfectly placed ball.
Caldwell, the big hit, saved by Roundsville. That might have gone out there. And there's a winner by Schmidtberger, and the Lady Bulldogs have the momentum, and Tasha Spain has seen enough, and she's going to take a timeout with the Bulldogs in a 7-5 lead halfway through the 5th and final set. Resuming play after the Lady Cardinal timeout. Navarro leads this 5th and final set 7-5. Sets, of course, are tied at 2-2. Lady Cardinals had early momentum in this 5th set, but it's all Navarro right now.
But that timeout can help a little bit to break this serve.
Roundsville serving for the Lady Bulldogs. Jackson with the dig. Shower with a great play at the net. Well, there's one of those just going to hang on both sides. You're going to go the Lady Cardinals' way as Ashton Caldwell stays with it.
That's just a bad mano-a-mano play at the net. It's me and you.
Boy, something bad was going to happen for one of the two when that ball just hangs above the net like
You're
that.
right. When Ashton Caldwell is one of the ones jumping, you got to kind of have a good feeling it's not going to be hers.
Santos with the serve. Schmidtberger, great block by Brittany Griffith. Schmidtberger again, and she finds an open area on the floor. And the Lady Bulldogs are really feeling it right now, up 8-6. As we change ends of the floor halfway through the 5th set. First one to 15 is going to go home with the big win here tonight. It will be well earned. You can rest assured it's the same as could be said for the one in Corsicana last month. Lady Cardinals came away with a 5-set win on the Lady Bulldogs home court, and now Navarro's trying to return the favor. Great dig by Ginsey. This one's got to be returned, and it was by Santos. And that's going to sail long, not what the Lady Bulldogs needed. Ginsey at the service line for the Lady Cardinals, and boy, they need points now. Need to tie this one up. Schmidtberger's blocked by Embray, and the long return is going to stay just inside the in line.
Just seen that too many times tonight. Navarro's just taking advantage of that back end there.
Griffith with the winner. Brittany Griffith with a point the Lady Cardinals desperately needed. Bongiorno and Nicholas are going to check into the contest for the Lady Cardinals. 9-8. Bongiorno at the service line. First one to 15 is going to go home with this Region 14 conference win.
That's one of the leading servers on the team, Benny. This is the one you want.
Great job by Ginsey. Set by Bongiorno. Griffin with a big hit. The block goes out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs, and we are tied at 9. You can see Tasha Spain exhorting her squad, saying, let's pull this one out. Would be a huge, huge win for the Lady Cardinals, trying to win for an 8th straight time against Navarro in conference play. Bongiorno with the serve. Bongiorno with the dig. Santos with the dink. Shower with the dink. Set by Bongiorno. Nicholas with a big hit. Saved by Shower. Shower with a big hit. Saved by Ginsey. Griffith with a big hit, and it's blocked at the net and stays in bounds. A big point for the Lady Bulldogs. (10-9) Navarro. First one to 15. Got to win by 2. Oh, what a job by Ginsey of getting that across the net. Santos tried to dig it out, but was off balance. Big point by the Lady Bulldogs, now up by an 11-9 count. First one to 15, got to win by 2. See the Cardinal basketball players in uniform tonight. They're going to have their first official workout as soon as this contest is over with. Brittany Griffith with a big hit. Point the Lady Cardinals needed. Brittany Griffith comes through for the Lady Cardinals. 11-10. Hannah Jackson goes to the service line. This game is hanging in the balance. The match is hanging in the balance. This is good stuff, folks. Good stuff.
Well, it's a great atmosphere.
It is. Both sides are getting into it. The Navarro cheerleaders and the TBCC cheerleaders and softball team, the Lady Cardinal basketball team, the Cardinal basketball team. Jackson with the dig. Santos with a big hit. And the big point goes to the Lady Cardinals, and we are tied at 11. Remember, when the 5th set was played in Corsicana last month, the Lady Cardinals won it 15-13. This one seems to be headed in that direction. Jackson serves. That sails out of bounds off of Bongiorno, and the point will go to the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to send Dave Smith to the service line. Navarro up 12-11. Santos with a big hit, the big block off of number 19, Michaela Benson, who's been a power at the net tonight. And suddenly Navarro's in the driver's seat at 13-11. Timeout, Lady Cardinals.
You know, it's not enough to block the ball, obviously. You know, you've got to have your hands in the right position, and Navarro's done a good job of that in a couple of balls here in this last set.
I've been really impressed with Michaela Benson tonight at the net for the Lady Bulldogs. She's really been the dominant player at the net. Showers had a good game. I don't think her game has been as good as it was over in Corsicana that night, or not as dominant anyway, but Benson has really stood out tonight for the Lady Bulldogs as far as I've seen it. Really no room for error now for the Lady Cardinals. Santos with the little dink. Shower with a hit. Bongiorno with a set. Embry reads the court. You can just see it, Jason. She saw where Navarro was positioned, and she just hit a little medium-type shot into the open area of the floor. And that's going to send Embry to the service line. If she ever has a great one in her now, this is where she needs it. Shower, big hit with a winner. What do you expect from that part of the floor? And now it is match point for the Lady Bulldogs, leading 14-12. Lady Cardinals have got to win at least 2 more points to keep this one alive. Caldwell with a big block. Ashlyn Caldwell, 14-13, Navarro.
That's clutch, Benny. Once again, you've got one person there that can defend it. You got to have her, and she gives it to you.
Man, no matter who wins this has been a great match. It really has. Both teams will have nothing to hang their heads over in this one. Neither team will, I should say. Shower, big hit, winner for Navarro. Navarro's going to win it 15-13. The fifth and final set takes 15 minutes to complete. Our first set, 20 minutes. Our second set, 21 minutes. Our third set, 33. Our fourth set, 17. And the fifth set, 15. Final scores, Navarro wins 25-20, 22-25, 26-24, 19-25, and 15-13. There you see it on your screen, folks. The loss is going to drop the Lady Cardinals to 20-5 overall, 4-2 in conference play. Navarro's going to go to 20-5 on the season and improve to 3-3 in conference play. Again, this is our final webcast of the volleyball season. Of course, we'll have a full schedule for you in basketball season. The Lady Cardinals will be on the road on Wednesday of next week when they go to Tyler to play the number 1 ranked Apache Ladies. The game will begin at 7 p.m. That game can be heard on KCKL 95.9 FM and online at www.kcklfm.com. Jason, anything to close this out tonight?
Well, it's like you said, whoever wins it, it's obviously going to be just an incredible match for both teams. And Lady Cards fought their heart out. They left everything out, so you can be disappointed about it, but you can't be disappointed about the effort or the intensity.
Folks, on behalf of the entire Cardinal Sports Network team, this is our first season ever webcast of volleyball. I think it's been successful enough that we'll do it again next year. But keep in mind, we'll have several games during basketball season of Lady Cardinal and Cardinal basketball. So on behalf of Jason Larson and our entire and talented IT team, Cardinal Sports Network team here at Trinity Valley Community College, this is Benny Rogers bidding you good night from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym.